Thanksgiving's just about here, and it turns out adding an extra dash of flavor to your meal may be good for your health. Here with a look at some of the healthiest holiday spices is Mark Mincola, PhD, a natural health care practitioner from Cohasset, Massachusetts. Are you saying pumpkin pie is healthy, Mark?
Well, what I'm saying, if you are what you eat, we know you're sweet. Right?
That's right, I'm so sweet. Sweetest thing you ever saw. So spices? What's up with the spices?
Yeah, we're also saying a little spice for the holiday doesn't hurt as well, because a lot of this USDA research says, you know, of all the healthiest foods, those foods that are the highest in antioxidants, protective antioxidants, are actually spices, not foods.
And when you say powerful, high levels of antioxidants, we talking this blows the blueberry out of the ballpark?
Well, it really does. When you think about the way that they've set up this system for rating foods for their antioxidant power, we know that antioxidants protect us from free radicals, which are disease triggers. And in case folks want to know, the most important preventative or protective agents against these disease triggers, as we said, are spices. They're up to 20 to 30 times stronger or more powerful than blueberries, beans, etc.
Wow. All right, let's take a look at the list, and some of my very favorites are on here.
Absolutely. Clove right at the top. Again, think about the blueberries that you just mentioned at the top of the food list at 14,000. All right, cloves, 314,000. Cinnamon, 267,000. Oregano, 200,000. Sage, 32,000. And ginger, 28,000.
And what do those numbers really mean?
Well, those refer to what the USDA calls ORAC factor, which is oxygen radical absorbance capacity, which basically means that these foods have the ability to defend and protect us from these really nasty free radicals. So when the foods have 14,000 like a blueberry does, or a legume or a vegetable, that's pretty high. But again, 1/4 of a teaspoon of these spices really gets us in the ballgame here at 20 to 30 times higher protection.
That number correlates to a 1/4 teaspoon?
Absolutely, just a 1/4 teaspoon.
And are we talking the spices in the spice aisle at the grocery store? Do you need the whole thing, or what?
We really are. We're just talking about the dry, freshly ground spices that you can buy at the supermarket.
So I can just eat cloves, ground cloves.
Well,
as
you were saying earlier, you could take pudding and put a little bit of clove in it, and you're all set.
And you're all set. Now, is that a 1/4 teaspoon every day? Do you need, or can you do it once a week?
Yeah, the USDA unfortunately tells us that the average American doesn't get 1,000 points a day of protection, and they're recommending a minimum of 3,000.
Okay.
The other thing we want to keep in mind is you can't get too much of this protective stuff.
And cloves are good.
Cloves are great.
I'm going to go with the cloves. I could put it in my tea. Sprinkle it in there, right?
Absolutely.
Might be a little gritty, but
spicy and healthy.
Well, we wish you a spicy Thanksgiving, Mark Mincola.
Thank you so much, and you as well.
Thank you for being here. And if you want more information, you can check out Mark's website, maxhealing.com.